Hi everybody, that's Allie.
And that is Dash.
Welcome to our Playdate,
where we choose a game, sometimes make up our own rules, and play for a while.
Enjoy listening and playing along.
Or don't. We can't hear you. It's a podcast.
I gotta tell you.
Alexis and Stevie are ready for a journey.
Yeah. I like this. So this is, we don't typically play games with this much setup, but I'm digging it. Yeah.
It's a vibe. And it's not trivia about the show, which is great because I was stressed.
Right? Yeah.
I was stressed that it was going to be trivia about the show. It's really just about us.
Yeah, right. And what we think.
What we think.
How we decide.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love it.
Hey, little ghosties.
Hi, little ghosties.
We are playing the Schitt's Creek Love That Journey party game today.
Yeah, it's by Funko.
It is by Funko, the makers of Pop.
Yeah, the makers of the Funko Pop
Funko
toys.
Pop, yeah.
They have expanded into games. No, they have tons of games actually. They have like a whole series of Funko games that have Funko figures.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
And thank you to friend of the pod, Will, who let us borrow this game. And we are literally the first people to play it because we had to open the whole thing.
Yeah.
So you're also welcome for that.
Mm-hmm.
We punched all the little things which I actually love doing, so I'm not mad about it.
No, not mad at all.
So the cool thing is the instructions come with a little QR code. You scan it, you watch a video, learn how to play the game. It's real easy. You move one space.
Yeah.
We're answering questions about ourselves. Some of them involve certain characters in the game, and some of them just involve like, would I rather kind of questions. Mm-hmm. And that's the basics of it. We go one at a time. So the person who goes first is a person who last watched an episode of the show, which I believe is you.
Yeah, me. Yeah. I regularly just sometimes turn this show on when I just need to feel good about myself.
I should rewatch it.
It's such a good show. And hopefully
really
you're listening to this episode. If you're a fan of Schitt's Creek, you're going to love it. If you are not a current fan of Schitt's Creek, or you were like, oh, I hear a lot about that show, maybe I should watch it. This is your sign to watch that show.
The universe is telling you to watch it.
Yeah.
So Dash, you're playing as Alexis.
I am playing as Alexis, my favorite character from the show.
And I am playing as Stevie.
Yeah. Her facial like on the show, her facial reactions to things are amazing.
I feel like I am Stevie. Stevie is me, and I am Stevie.
Yeah, 100%. Stevie reminded me of you from the first episode. I was like, oh, that's a shorter version of Allie.
Yes.
Yep. 100%.
Yes.
Okay, so I will go first, and it is the character cards, right? So we already shuffled the character cards, and I'm going to pick a left and a right, and we have.
I'll read the question. So,
Twyla and Patrick. So Twyla is the waitress at the cafe, and Patrick is, spoiler alert, he joins the season in season 2, I think.
He's just everything. That is the definition.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He's a good dude.
So Dash is going to answer, who would I text if I was leaving to live on a farm? And I am going to guess who he's going to guess. If I'm right, we both move. Mm-hmm. If I am wrong, I stay and he moves.
So if I were leaving to live on a farm, which one of these two characters would I text?
Yes. Would you text Twyla or would you text Patrick?
Okay. And I have to choose I have a little token in my hand that says left or right, and that is how I would choose. Okay. So all right.
Twyla or Patrick?
Yeah. So I have my choice.
Okay. Ready, set,
go.
Ooh, I was wrong. I thought he would text Twyla.
Really?
She seems like a nice lady.
Oh, she seems like a wonderful, Twyla is 100% somebody who I would date if I lived in that town.
That's what I'm saying. You're like, hey, Twyla, it's now or never. I'm moving to be on a farm.
But Patrick,
don't you want to come with me?
But I feel like Patrick would also be like my best friend in the town. So, I don't know.
You could be living in an old style farmhouse from the 1900s with the hot waitress Twyla. And you're telling your bestie Patrick?
Well, wrong.
That's incorrect.
If somebody comes looking for me because I'm missing, they're gonna ask my best friend where I went, and Patrick would be like, yeah, he went to live on a farm.
Yeah, Twyla's gonna text everyone.
That's a good point. But no, sorry. I chose right. I made my choice.
And I didn't convince you, so.
No, you did not convince me. So neither one of us moves forward.
No, you move forward, I think.
No, because you have to agree with me. If you agree with me, then we both move forward. If you agree heartily with a rose, you move 2 spaces. That was the rule. This is also meant for more than 2 players, so like this is a collaboration game.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so I also have the tete-a-tete, and my 2 characters are David and
Johnny Rose.
Johnny Rose. David Rose and Johnny Rose.
Yeah, father son. Oh, so Allie. Who would I count on? I think you should be reading this. So you read that.
Who would I count on to tell me the truth?
Okay.
Would I count on Johnny or would I count on David?
Who would you count on to tell you the truth? Okay.
This is a hard one. Okay. I got it, though.
I think I know what you're going to choose.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Ready? Count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
It was right. I flipped it accidentally. I flipped it.
All right. We both got it right.
We both got it right. Yeah, I would.
So, right. Why would you choose Johnny?
Because Johnny does not care, and David comes into not caring.
Okay. Yeah.
And being like a genuinely good person, but Johnny is just like shoot straight from the hip from episode 1.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I would pick Johnny. Yeah.
Okay. Good deal. So now the next one is a would I rather. So yeah. Okay. So we have left or right. Would I take over the lease on a general store, or would I let Christmas World move into the space? Which one would I do?
You as Dash.
Me as Dash. Which one would I do?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I got it too. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we didn't agree.
No, we didn't agree. You think I would let Christmas World move into the space?
Yeah, why not?
No, I would take over the general store myself.
Why? Let them move into the space. You make that money and move on with life.
I don't know.
Something else.
I guess.
Do crafts in your farmhouse with Twyla that you didn't pick.
I would take over the lease on the general store and turn it into an improv theater.
I am building an excellent life for you, and you are refusing to have it.
Yeah, Allie, that's the whole dynamic of our relationship. That's like in real life.
My turn.
You want what's best for me, and I'm here sitting like, nah, it's probably not going to work.
Yeah. Okay, so would I buy pictures of a celebrity's feet or sell pictures of my own feet?
Okay. All right. I got the answer. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right.
You're right. I would sell pictures of my own feet. I would not buy celebrity feet pictures.
In this economy? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely not.
All right. We're both, okay. So we're on the character cards. So I'm going to take... I
like that we're shuffling them every time.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah, because there's so few. So I have Jocelyn and Moira Rose.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jocelyn is the wife of the mayor and leader of the town council, I believe. Oh, she's also a teacher. She's also a teacher.
Yeah.
And Moira is the superstar actress wife of Johnny Rose.
Johnny Rose, and played by... the amazing, the wonderful, the hilarious Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah. Allie.
Yes.
Who would I ask to speak at a funeral?
It's done. I'm using a rose token on this one.
Yeah,
I'm so sure.
Yeah.
It's done.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right.
Yes.
Yep. Moira Rose. 100%.
If you don't ask Moira Rose to speak at a funeral, you are incorrect. So I get to move 2 spaces.
You get to move 2 spaces, and I move 1 because you agreed with me, and you move 2. There you go.
Yeah, boy.
So the rules of the game say once you use so the rose token allows you to move an extra space because you are absolutely sure of your question.
Yeah.
Of your answer, rather. You do have to give up the rose, but if you pass the spot where the rose is on the board, you get to get your rose back for another round.
That's right. And I can only use it twice. So
you can only use it twice. So actually, I should probably use it relatively soon because...
you're not going to get to use it again.
Right, exactly.
All right. So now I get a...
sorry. You're... you're on characters.
Tete-a-tete.
Yeah. So your characters are Twyla or my favorite character, Alexis.
Okay. So who would I invite to roast me?
Ooh.
Would I invite Twyla to roast me or would I invite Alexis to roast me?
I don't want to use my rose token yet because I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is the answer. Ready? 1, 2, 3, left.
Yes. Yeah. 100% I would pick Twyla because Alexis would be mean.
Yeah, right.
And Twyla would try so hard. She would try so hard.
But fail so brilliantly.
But fail so beautifully. Everything she would say would just be like, I didn't like your hair. But then we talked about it and I realized that that's not something you actually care about that much. And I think that that's a really beautiful quality about you. Like that would be her and it would just be the purest, most beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Twyla, I love you.
Twyla all day.
Dash could also love you, but he refuses.
I do love to. Oh, there she is again. Twyla. Twyla and Ronnie.
Ronnie was a cop, right?
I don't remember what her actual job was. I know she was on like the town council and she's on the chorus group.
Got it. Okay.
Ronnie is that person from that thing. Ronnie is in everything, involved in everything. She's the best part of every scene she's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie is fantastic.
Okay, so
I believe she also heads the women's entrepreneur club.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Ronnie's
so
doing
many
it all,
layers
man.
To the show.
Yeah.
Okay, Dash. So you have
who would I want to cheer me up after a breakup? After everything we just said about Ronnie, I think you know what the answer to this is.
So do you want Ronnie to cheer you up after a breakup, or do you want Twyla to cheer you up? I mean, depends on the kind of cheering that you want. You know what I mean? All right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. I chose left.
I chose right.
You chose Ronnie. Why Ronnie?
Because I feel like she would just be honest with you and just be like, you were way too good for her and this is dumb. And there's 5 other girls in this town, including Twyla.
Yeah. But see, that's exactly it. Ronnie would be too honest. So Ronnie would help me get over whatever just happened.
Okay, fair.
But she wouldn't cheer me up.
Fair.
Because Ronnie would be like, look, you need to get over that. And then done. And then like not even say anything else. Like it's like, you need to be done.
She would buy you a coffee.
Yeah, right.
Say a thing when delivering the coffee. And then leave.
Yeah. Correct. Yes.
Leave you with your own. You're right. You're right.
It's Twyla. Twyla would definitely try to cheer me up.
I was going to go with Twyla. And then I said, no, Ronnie.
Yeah.
We just had a whole
Twyla would try to cheer me up. And then in an attempt to comfort me, we'd end up making out in my farmhouse that I ran away to.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a would I.
Okay.
Would I film a daytime television soap opera or film a gritty feminist police drama?
Okay. And
daytime.
I'm going to use my rose because I have no other option here.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Right.
Yes. Yep. Correct.
She would film a gritty
feminist police drama.
Yeah. Okay. So we both just passed by the rose.
So I get my rose back.
Yeah, we both get our roses back.
Okay, great.
Excellent. And now we're tied up again. Awesome.
Okay, cool. So it's your turn.
And we are on characters. Okay. So my characters are Patrick and Bob. Bob, who runs Bob's Garage. And
that's right.
Some of my favorite interactions on this show are when Johnny Rose, who is the voice of reason on this show, and for lack of a better term, the straight man, has to deal with Bob and
his shenanigans.
No, I forget what his name is. The mayor of the town.
He's in here. He's here as one of the characters. He'll show up.
Yeah, he's in here somewhere.
Sorry, I have to fix my mic. Pause.
Oh, yeah. Some ASMR for you.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Roland. Oh, right. Right, yeah. Because everybody has a name in his family that like creates a pun. So his name is Roland Schitt.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, whenever you get a scene with Bob and Johnny, gold. You get a scene with Roland and Johnny, platinum. You get a scene with Bob and Johnny and Roland, it's mind-blowing the things that Johnny has to deal with. But then like he's like the straight person going like, I don't know what's happening right now.
Right.
But in the end, it's always like, no, yeah, the other two were right. As crazy as they were, like somehow they were the right ones. Okay. Who would I pass notes to in class? I think this is fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Left. Yeah. Patrick.
Yeah.
My bestie, Patrick.
I should have used my rose on that.
Yeah, you should have. That was a really obvious answer. So go ahead. We both move one space.
Okay, so
right, cool.
I am on a would I space. So
yeah.
Dash, would I lock myself in a closet or run away to a farm? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question.
Would I lock myself in a
What
closet?
is the scenario in which you are?
What is prompting me to have to make this decision?
Yeah, like is somebody making a threatening phone call, or are you just really overwhelmed in your life? Like,
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use my rose. I'm gonna play my rose, and I think I know the answer to this.
This is bold. Not knowing what the scenario is like after, I'm just picking.
Okay, ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Right. Yeah. Yay. And I used my rose.
Wow, good job. I would run away to a farm.
Yeah.
I guess.
I give me a yeah, sure. Okay, so I think this is my first would I rather. Here, put that over there.
No, I think it's your. Oh, it might be.
Yeah. Okay.
No, why? This is your card.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, because I'm on a okay, would I rather? Oh, I forgot that they're both sided, so I thought that's the one we just played.
Oh.
Okay, so left is would I accidentally sell a car? Or left is would I accidentally sell a car, right is would I accidentally join a cult. I wish you would have gotten this card.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my rose on this one.
Okay.
I might as well. We're getting towards the end.
Sure, we're getting towards the end. I don't know. You've got a few more spots. You could save it. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Left. Yes, correct. Yeah. I would probably accidentally sell a car.
Yes, you would.
I am so oblivious to things. And we're both tied up again. There you go. Very nice. And we've got a character cards. So you're next, and you have Ronnie or Patrick.
So
Patrick.
Who would I go to the Galapagos Islands with?
Oh, I know the answer.
Who would I go to the
100%. I wish I still had my rose. Okay, yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right.
Patrick. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. You would 100%.
I would 100% go to the Galapagos Islands with Patrick.
Yeah.
Booking the ticket tomorrow.
Allie, left is would I rather release live crows at a movie premiere?
Yeah. Oh man.
Or right, smuggle illegal raw milk. Okay, ready?
Well, this goes with another
topic that we've talked about.
This goes with another topic you've talked
ready?
about.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Left. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Release live crows at a movie premiere.
And hopefully one of them would stay because you would feed it, and then it would become your friend, and then it would tell the other crows, like, he didn't mean it. He's actually a good guy.
Right.
Like, this is our guy.
Well, ideally, I would already be friends with the one crow.
Right.
And that crow would tell all of his crow friends, hey, he's cool. And then we just do this big show at the movie premiere, and then they all come back.
Not living on a farm with Twyla, so it does not matter.
All right. So the next one is your which character would rather, and you have Bob on the left and Alexis on the right.
So who would I put on a poster for my company?
Oh,
who would I put on a poster for my company? Bob or Alexis?
1, 2, 3.
Alexis.
Right. Alexis.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Alexis is the answer to this. I don't think anybody would buy. We both move. We both move. Yeah, this one we don't have any roses, so we're both just racing towards the finish line.
Yeah.
And if you both win, it's a tie. I love that journey for you.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that two people can win, or everybody can win.
I don't think anybody would buy anything that Bob was on the poster for.
Yeah. Unless it was Bob's Garage.
Right.
And then you're not buying it. You're just going
Allie, would I skinny dip in a river, or would I wear designer clothes to a diner? If you know me, you know the answer to this.
Honestly, I feel like you would do both.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skinny dipping in a river seems kind of gross to me.
Yeah.
A little bit. I've tubed it down a river, and it was a great experience.
If it was a clean river,
I guess if it was a clean river, yeah. It's got to be one of those rivers where I could like see straight to the bottom.
Right. Which is not most rivers.
Most rivers, yeah. Oh, we have David and Twyla, which, fun fact, even though they do not play so on the show, they are actually brother and sister.
Are they really?
Yeah. David and
She's a Levy?
She's a Levy. She's Sarah Levy. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Sarah Levy? Susan Levy? No, Sarah Levy. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So he plays the son of Johnny Rose, which is his actual father in real life. And Twyla, who is, as we've discussed before, the waitress at the diner, is actually Eugene Levy's daughter.
That's cool.
Yeah. But she looks different enough to him that you Yeah, I mean, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know.
She doesn't have the eyebrows.
She doesn't have the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. I guess she takes after her mother. She does have his nose.
Interesting.
But yeah.
So we're one spot away, Dash.
Yes, we are.
It.
So this is it.
This could be it. So
who would you take wine tasting?
Who would I take wine tasting?
God, we win this game. This is I know exactly who you would take wine tasting.
Would I take David or would I take Twyla?
100%. Ready? 1, 2, 3. David.
Yes, David, 100%.
You would be best friends with David.
I would be best friends. I'm Stevie. I'm telling you.
You are Stevie. You are Stevie. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be best friends with David.
Yeah.
And also there's the iconic scene in the show where he's talking about wine, and I feel like that's just it's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He knows wine. Yeah. So yay, we both win. We've made it to the Schitt's Creek sign.
We have. I love that journey for us.
I love that journey for us.
That journey for us. What a fun game.
I like this game.
I like this game too, because you don't have to be like, you don't have to have encyclopedic knowledge of the game or of the show.
Right.
It's really just a game about yourself.
Right.
Which is great, because often I think these games, people don't want to play it at a party or whatever because they're like, I haven't watched the show or whatever. But like, you don't actually have to have watched the show in order to play this at all. Even with the characters, it's like, it's better if you know them, but you can just judge by
sort of appearance or general
like,
outlook, or if somebody is like what I was doing for our little ghosties who may not have watched the show, I was sort of giving you a brief overview of what each character was.
Right.
With that's more than enough information.
Yeah. Oh, what a fun game. Thank you, Will, for letting us borrow this game.
Thanks, Will.
And for letting us play it. Let's give it a rating.
Oh, yeah.
So here's our box.
It's got one of my favorite things, which is a matte box with some spot UV coating on the lettering. Love that.
Our 4 main characters on the front, which we love.
Yeah.
All doing their sort of iconic character looks.
Yeah. The box is really well decorated. It's good. I like it. Let's give it a like a fancy, I don't know. I'm really bad at this. I was gonna say fancy cereal box, but that's not apt. It's nicer than a fancy cereal box. Oh, you know what it is?
Yes. What is that?
Have you ever given someone a wallet? Like one of those sets, it's like wallet keychain or wallet and cologne, right? And it comes in like a nice gift box. That's what this reminds me of.
It's a nice gift box.
It's a nice gift box.
Great.
That you would get a wallet or some cologne in.
Sound great.
Yeah.
Great. Tokens, pieces, cards. I love the cards are both sided. I love the board is great. Great illustrations, little kind of Easter eggs for the show.
Yes,
but again,
definitely.
You don't have to know what they all are. I love that handsome trash guy from the first couple seasons isn't even in here.
Oh, yeah. The one with the fake beard.
Yeah. What was up with that weird beard?
I think it was because he had to have a beard so that they could shave it off a few episodes later.
Anyway, that guy was trash, and I'm glad he's not in this game.
I'm glad he's not with Twyla or Alexis. So good for them.
That guy was trash. I love that journey for them. Love that journey for this game. I love it. You know what it actually reminds me of? It's giving Wes Anderson film.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I see that.
The board is giving Wes Anderson film.
Yeah. Yes, it is. I like that. Very good.
And
playability?
Easy. I thought it was easy. We both watched the show.
Yeah, right.
So maybe a little harder than playing,
Yeah, this is one of those games where the rules are going to seem overwhelming at first, but once you get going, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a very simple premise.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to play. Yeah. Don't do the rose tokens if you don't want to. I mean, just do whatever you want, honestly.
Yeah, have fun with it. Yeah.
This was super fun. I had a really good time
with
this
I had a fun time playing this game.
Really, really fun. So again, thank you to Will. Shout out to Will.
Yeah.
He's a real one. Thanks for letting us borrow it. Thanks for letting us play it, crack it open for the first time. If you have not watched the show, Little Ghosties, it's great. We both like shows about people that at the end of the day just care about each other.
Yes.
And that's what this show really is about. There's conflict and stuff is happening and you're laughing, but at the end of the day, this family is discovering how much they actually care about each other. And that's like a really nice feeling.
Yeah. Like if you were to list the 4 horsemen of shows where people care about each other, right? You've got Bob's Burgers.
Yep.
You've got Schitt's Creek.
Sure.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
And
don't say Superstore.
I'm not going to say Superstore. I'm not going to say Modern Family either.
You know how I
even though
feel
that's
about
one of my
Superstore,
favorites.
and you know how I feel about Modern Family.
I know. Well, that's why I haven't said those yet. Parks and Rec?
Yeah, I'll give you Parks and Rec.
Yeah. So
I would say Reservation Dogs, but you haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it yet, so I can't really opine. Yeah. But yeah, in the Four Horsemen of shows where people care about each other.
You realize it's the Four Horsemen of the apocalypse, right?
I know,
so,
but
like,
that's
shows that love each other is a real ironic.
Well, right, but that's a meme where they're like, oh, here are the Four Horsemen of positive male role models, and it's like Jim Henson, Bob Ross, Steve Irwin, and Mr. Rogers. You know.
Valid.
Oh, and let's not forget.
You already forgot.
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton. Yeah.
Yeah. So of the Five Horsemen of positive male role models.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the Schitt's Creek Love That Journey for You game by Funko. Let's say, you know how we usually say goodbye at the end of our episodes? Mm-hmm. Let's say goodbye the way Maura Rose would say goodbye.
Okay.
However we interpret that to be.
All right.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye. Farewell. Farewell, little ghosties.
Farewell.
Little spectral beings.
Non-corporeal beings of energy. She would say corporeal, though.
She would say corporeal. Corporeal. Because she pronounces it. Corporeal beings.
A bebe.
Bebes. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Now we'd love to hear from you.
You can visit playdatepod.us to watch our videos,
access our episode library,
find out more about our brand of quality, clean comedy,
and contact us with any questions or comments.
Improvisers love audience suggestions, so make sure you visit playdatepod.us.
And the podcast you just heard was a production of Society Circus Players.
If you like what you heard today, please rate, review, subscribe, and share it with a friend.
And finally, if life's a circus, we're the clowns! Oh, Catherine O'Hara's just the best.
She's... God, protect her at all costs.
Yeah, seriously.
Thank you, Canada.